Sha'Carri gave the impression that all she had to do was show up, talk trash, and that would give her first place. And well, everybody plays the fool sometimes. Hello students, welcome to Male Conversations Unlocked, the classroom for men, where common sense is not what you were born with, but what you were taught. Sha'Carri's name has been trending all over social media concerning her results at the Prefontaine Classic on Saturday, August 21st, 2021. While there happened to be a lot of roasting, and I mean a lot of roasting, on the way she carried on with her disposition prior Olympics and post-Olympics is what led to her demise. Despite the backlash, there are some key lessons that women can learn outside of the track and field. In the dating world, women are faced with what I'm calling the Sha'Carri effect, in which I define as the state in which women see their own bad behavior and action reflected or displayed through the presence of another woman. And since in today's world, many women tend to display these traits, it is a fitting description. However, with that being said, here are some important lessons to take from this. Number 1. If all you bring to the table is your coochie, you'll never qualify for a wife or a girlfriend. You'll only end up in last place. Sha'Carri gave the impression that all she had to do was show up, talk trash, and that would give her first place. And well, everybody plays the fool sometimes. Number 2. Your circle of female friends determine how you approach scenarios when faced with adversity. In Sha'Carri's case, she allowed herself to be misguided by Twitter followers, hence making a bad decision in responses without thinking it through. Number 3. Women who take accountability for their actions will not sit well with majority of women. In Sha'Carri's situation, she took accountability for what she did. However, instead of majority of women acknowledging that feat, they ripped her apart on social media for going against such a narrative. Number 4. If you don't do what you're supposed to do as a woman in current times, you will never last long in a relationship. If Sha'Carri doesn't put in the work she's supposed to do in track and field, her career won't last much longer. Number 5. Racism or being a black woman has nothing to do with why you can't get a man. Your attitude does. Women are trying to blame racism for Sha'Carri missing the Olympics, and now they are blaming racism for why she lost. But it was her own attitude that caused her downfall. And also remember that there were other black women in the race. Number 6. The world does not care about your feelings when it comes to your task at hand. Meaning, don't use your emotions to cloud your judgment in decisions that can affect your future endeavors. Even though Sha'Carri had lost her mom, it was no excuse to use a substance at that point in time, knowing that the Olympics only comes once every 4 years, and there's a lot of uncertainty where it might not happen as easy. Number 7. When it comes to getting a husband and a long-term relationship, you won't be the only woman competing for that quality man. So if you don't compete, there are other women that will fill your position. In some strange way, she let social media get to her head and felt entitled to a position in which she thought she had no competition, and first place was filled by the Jamaican. 8. If you don't believe in taking accountability as a woman and that rules don't apply, then you'll never see eye to eye with the opposite sex. Many women try to make excuses for Sha'Carri, who took responsibility, and it did nothing to help the situation. Now, if she didn't take the responsibility, it would have been much worse. Number 9. Women are women's worst enemies. This one is self-explanatory, as Sha'Carri was roasted by mostly women, even though she contributed to being roasted as well. 10. You're easily replaceable. If you don't understand your role, then the quality men in your life will move on. Sha'Carri thought she was the real deal, didn't fulfill her duty and got replaced, and no one even noticed that she wasn't there until she tried to become relevant according to articles allegedly. Now I'm going to leave you with this. Take a look at Sha'Carri's epic interview. Now picture yourself as a baby mama. Baby mama number 6 to be exact. So this man has 9 baby mamas, but you're baby mama number 6. And they started to criticize you on not being the wife or the number 1 woman in his life. Here's what some baby mamas would sound like.
This is one baby. I'm not done. You know what my wife's capable of. Count me out if you want to. Talk all the crap you want, because I'm still gonna get paid. I'm not done. I'm the 6th baby mama in this game, ever. No one can take that away from me. Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to the women that are wives, but they are not done singing yet.
So that's it. Place your comments down below. If you enjoyed this lesson and video, feel free to subscribe and join the classroom. Also, turn on your notifications so you can know when the next video will be released. See you in the next class. Have a good day.